Huh?
You're really good in this.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Hey, look who's on the screen now, huh?
Oh, my God.
Oh, God. So I put this documentary in.
Yeah.
No nibbles.
Swing and a miss.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. I was, apparently I hadn't matched the hatch because there were no nibbles.
No. So now are you toiling, thinking of another way that perhaps you can spark up a...
I really was, yeah. And I was thinking of all this.
I love this.
And,
oh, Jimmy's adorable.
And,
how many hours into the flight are you at this point?
Probably 2.5 to 3.
Almost half over.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like, I go online, I'm reading emails from my producer because I'm having an issue with the venue in Boston, of course, but it's something that it's over the haze. When you shoot comedy, you haze the room.
Yeah, so it looks like smoke-filled
and depth
a little.
it gives you depth and stuff like that. It's a weird camera trick. From the reverse, it shows the spotlight.
Right.
Kind of cool. Now, in Boston, because of that Great White Fire, there's been so many new fire codes that they don't turn. You have to turn off the smoke alarm so you can fucking set the sprinklers off. So a lot of these venues do not want to do this. They're no haze venues because of this. So we're having issues because we were under the impression that we would be able to have a workaround with this where it would work. We were ill-informed.
Oh, my God.
So now I am doing a possibly shooting without any haze at all.
Oh, no.
So my question is, am I okay with that or am I not okay with that? Will it hurt the shoot or will it look good? So I'm suicidal about this. Like I'm so livid about this. And thank you. And then I luckily see Louis C.K. the other night. Cause I'm like, I just want to talk to Louis because again, with this shit, he has and he's shot in Boston before. God bless you.
Bless you. Allergy season.
So I think he's overseas, but the other night at the cellar, he just walks in. And I'm like, oh, fucking thank God. So I asked him, because I want to know, how do you create this depth in a camera without smoke? So I said to him, "Don't do. I'm fucking upset. I can't believe this is happening." I'm like, "How do you do it with smoke?" And he goes, "I don't know. I've never used smoke." I'm like, "You don't use it?" He goes, "No, it's stupid. Never once."
Oh,
so I felt immediately a little bit better. I'm like, "Well, because everyone else used it, but he didn't." So it's like maybe you can get away with that. Use it. Yeah, maybe you can get away without using it. So I'm getting emails from the producer of the special showing me venue photos. She did some footage of a venue with no haze, and she showed me how it would look. And she sent me some haze videos, and I actually liked the one without haze. I was like, it looks pretty fucking crisp and clear. And then I saw the reverse of the something that had Comedy Central had shot with haze, and I'm like, it just looks fucking tired. Like the haze, like the smoky, dramatic comedian haze looked awful. And I wasn't taking lemons and making lemonade. I was literally, because I was thinking about moving venues, and I have time to do that. But I'm like, fuck, man, I like it without the haze. So I'm like, I know what I'll ask Nick.
Oh!
I'm like, I know it.
I didn't know this was coming.
Of course it was. Why else would I go on a tangent like this for no reason?
Oh, no, Jimmy.
I'll ask him a camera question.
Oh, no.
I'm like, I know, because again, I wasn't sure if he had directed or not.
Oh, no.
I'm like, maybe.
I am so uncomfortable.
I can't even believe this now.
Well, but I've seen him work. Jimmy's amazing.
God,
I saw him try to work a stewardess once, and I'm like, he has big fucking balls.
Oh, God, no. Jimmy, you got to tell me exactly what he was doing at every moment when, like, right before.
Oh, well,
no.
I said, I wanted to ask him about what you do to create depth and a hazing
now,
question.
by the way, this is to try to segue into, well, why would you need to know that? Why would he need to know? Oh, he's doing because I'm doing a thing.
Yes.
And then it gets you are men of similar ilk.
Right. And that's all you want in the end. That's all.
But I don't even want that. I only want to get to a point where a photo will be approved.
This is all about a photo.
Of course it is.
Yes.
Because I'm under no illusion that we're going to be friends.
Okay.
So he gets up to go to the bathroom, so I know he's awake and I'm not bugging him. And then when he sits back down.
He's just waiting and wait.
Well, you just have to do it at the right time.
Did he say excuse me to you when he got out?
No, he didn't. There's so much room. Like, he didn't have, honestly, he didn't have to, believe me. But I moved back a little. I moved my feet back, And then when he was coming back in, his coffee cup was teetering. Like, not teetering, but it was there. And I'm like, a part of me almost almost held it for him so he didn't knock it over, so he'd say thanks, but I didn't. Thank God. Like when I flew.
He's thinking of every single detail.
In 2003, when I flew to when I told him 50 Cent was on the plane next to me, and we ran out of things to say to each other before we backed out of the gate.
Yes, that's a great story in your book.
He was asleep and the food was coming around, and I almost opened his tray for him, but I didn't. I didn't do it.
Oh, you are a disgrace.
I am a disgrace. I don't like saying this stuff because it's embarrassing.
No, it's great.
But it's
so good.
But so I say to him when he sits down, I go,
oh, no. Right when he sat down?
Yeah, I gave him
before he got a chance to
a second,
pick up his script again and ignore you.
Well, no. I gave him a second. I didn't panic, but I mean it was a pretty natural.
Please tell me exactly what you said.
Well, I said, wait, did I? I said, can I ask you I said, can I ask you a camera question? And he goes, huh? And I go, no. He's a very literal guy. I go, can I ask you a question about cameras? And he goes, go ahead. Go ahead. It was that abrupt. Go ahead. And I'm like, okay. I said, well, I'm shooting a comedy special. Nothing. I literally could have said I'm doing a documentary on lilacs, and it would have had the same effect.
Are you heating up inside?
I'm shooting a comedy special.
Do you heat up inside and when you get uncomfortable?
No, you have to let it play through.
Now again, he must have thought that a friend is doing an open mic night and you're going with a camera to video him. Like that's the level he probably thought. Like I'm shooting. Like not that you're the comic.
I hadn't thought of that.
And not that it's for a big fucking
I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, I bet.
So well, that was bullet 4. And then I'm like, do you know anything about the hazing or whatever? And he goes, and he's thinking about it for a second. He's thinking about it, and he goes, I don't know. He goes, I just don't know. He goes, look, apologies, but and he was very nice. Again, he was nice. He wasn't a dick. Apologies, but I don't want to give you the wrong. What did he say? I don't know that much about what we do on this side of it, so I don't want to mislead you by telling you the wrong information.
Oh boy.
I was like, oh, okay, thanks. Bullet 5.
But that didn't lead to more conversation?
No. Again, I kept it brief.
Yeah.
I respected his desire to
No, you didn't.
But I did. My internal craziness had nothing to do with him.
This is the stuff that makes me uncomfortable because people always ask me.
Fucking just.
But my internal craziness was not his fault. Like, he didn't know. It was literally the question I asked him for. It took less than a minute, and that was done. I didn't pursue it. I didn't keep it going.
I just don't have the balls to even attempt this. That's why this makes me so uncomfortable.
So now you need to hash another scheme.
Another harebrained scheme.
Another harebrained scheme.
So you're still in.
He's got hope still.
Jimmy's still in.
As long as that plane's fucking in the air, Jimmy has hope.
Well, so this is how bad it got at one point. As he was he jumped up and he was taking luggage out of the overhead.
Oh my God!
Out of the overhead, and a part of me was hoping that while he was pulling his bag out, that he would drop it and hit me with it. So just that he would go, "Oh, sorry," and I'd go, "Oh, that's okay." And then when I wanted to take a picture, he'd feel guilty and take one. I was hoping he'd hurt me with his luggage.
He wanted Nick Cage to drop luggage on him so he could get a picture. The fucking fantasies that go on. This is so good.
How the mind works.
Oh,
Jim Norton's
Jimmy.
mind works.
Yeah, man. So,
God.
he didn't hit me with his luggage. And so I'm like, here's what I got to do. I'm like, this is not looking good.
No, not at all.
Where you're starting your descent at this point?
No, but there's plenty of time till the descent, but I just left him alone. I didn't
left him alone for a good hour probably at this point?
More than that. Yeah.
More than an hour.
I said, what I'm going to do is this.
Wait, how many bullets have you used at this point?
5.
All right, how long into the flight are you already?
About halfway through, but then I know.
So 5 bullets in about 2.5, 3 hours.
I said, what I'm going to do is I have to wait. I want to get a picture with him. But again, the way to do it is, I mean, you got to be fucking Pete prepared.
Oh.
No fucking fumbling.
Oh, boy.
No nothing. So I got my camera, believe it or not. I was like, I knew this was psychotic. But not long after that, I got my camera and I put it in my right sweat jacket pocket. And then I very discreetly in the bathroom unzipped it,
In the bathroom.
In the bathroom,
Well,
right to the plane.
To prepare his camera.
Yes.
I didn't want to do it in front of him.
Because he would have known.
Yeah, I'll even show you the picture. I'll even show you the picture I took of myself, the practice picture in the bathroom to make sure I had it, and then I was holding it right.
You're a mental patient.
But here's the way I was going to do it. As we're walking up the jetway, you can't get him outside because then people fucking swarm the guy. He's an A-list fucking guy.
Oh, yeah.
So in the jetway, you got to be ready. And for my camera, it's best to hold it, like to do the self picture.
Right.
You do it, you hold it out, and you snap it quick. While you're walking up the jetway, it's quick. He's not inconvenienced, then he goes. It literally, he'd have to stop for maybe
who's that?
a second and a half.
Who's that? He looks familiar. Is that like a...
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, man.
Who's the guy with the gray hair?
Just an executive?
No, he looks like somebody.
Oh, no.
He looks like, is he a religious thing, or...
Oh, no.
Who is that?
Go find out, Sam, please.
Is he like,
They're showing him the works here. They're showing him...
Wait, he might be,
is he
John
the new
Malone,
Mel?
one of those guys? Or?
Is it Malone?
Is he the new Mel?
Let me Google
No,
him.
because he'd have... No.
Dude, he looks like someone that I've seen before,
If he was the new Mel, he would have a lot more people around him showing
Mel.
him. There's only two guys showing
Dude,
him.
I think that might be the guy. Hold on, let me see.
I don't know.
I'll tell you
He looks very wealthy.
Looks familiar.
Let me see.
I don't know.
I'll have an answer in 2 seconds here.
Oh.
Travis doesn't know.
Travis doesn't know. Sam is now stalking them down the hallway very creepily.
Yeah.
Hold on. For some reason, it's not coming up. Do you know who it is?
Travis doesn't know.
He looks like somebody.
Let's see.
He just looks rich.
Yeah.
No, it's John Malone, right?
Yeah.
Why did I say Joe? Oh, jeez. Hold on a minute.
I don't think it is, though.
Hold on.
No, it's not John Malone.
I'll have an answer in a sec.
That girl's really pretty. On Fox.
Yeah, the Fox Business. Fox Business girl.
Who is she? She's beautiful.
Yeah.
Or no?
No.
Okay.
No.
We gotta find out who that guy is, please.
Probably just like a Liberty exec.
Nah, he was okay, yeah, but
Might be a Liberty.
he's way up there because he was a very important. He was a VIP. We know when the VIPs walk past our studio, and you notice they didn't look in here. That's never a good sign. All right, so back to Jim's story. Practice picture in the bathroom.
Yeah, let me see if I have it. Hold on.
Oh, boy. This is so uncomfortable.
Could you do any of this stuff?
No.
Yeah, I can't do any of this.
I would sit there and just not say a word to him.
I'll get mad at myself that I didn't, but I know I can't step up and actually attempt it.
I'd be the guy that that he would be like, oh, good thing.
It took everything.
Good thing it was him.
It took everything in my fucking being to ask Joe Pesci for a picture, and then when he said no, it's like, this is why I don't fucking do any of this.
That's why you don't.
Let me say that.
Ew.
It's a practice picture.
Ew, Jimmy's practice picture, he's smiling. It's like, this is how I'll look with Nick Cage next to
You're
me.
missing the obvious part. He even centers it like, okay, this is where Nicolas Cage will be in my photo.
Yes.
Jimmy's all the way to the right in this photo.
That is
just
a
like that.
perfect practice shot.
Yeah.
That you know what? You know how to practice.
Yeah.
So what I do is this. I figure, and I don't know why I figured this. I said, I want to ask him.
No more asking.
Enough with asking Nick Cage anything.
Well, I wanted to ask him.
Yes.
I didn't want to just have the camera and ask him with the camera because I was afraid he'd say no. So I wanted to ask him while we were still sitting there on the plane.
Beforehand, hey.
Because I figured, like, once we touch down, I want to ask him.
Oh, no. Now, that could backfire, too, though, because now he's not on the spot for the picture, so he could say no, and that blows everything.
Well, yeah, but it's more uncomfortable to say no when you got to be next to somebody. And this way I would have had...
See, he thought this out.
Yeah.
Right.
So I said to him once we landed... I'm like, dude, I don't want to. I'd be like, I got to. I'm a huge fan, and he goes, thank you. And he shakes my hand. He was actually very gracious. He was very appreciative, and I'm like, yeah, I've been a fan for a long time, and I'm like, I would love to take a picture with you. Like, is it possible to do it in the jetway on the way out, so no one will bother you? I said it like that, and he goes,
oh no.
He goes, he goes, I'm not really doing the picture thing. He goes, because I'm really tired, and it was. I knew it was because he felt like he probably didn't look like he wanted to be photographed. I said that's the Pesci thing. Yeah.
Said that to me.
So,
fuck, I don't have a picture.
But I kind of knew that was going to happen.
Did you just go, yeah, fuck you?
No.
That would have been great.
I would have just sat there and
punch him in the face.
No, I would have just shut down and started sobbing right next to him.
I thought afterwards of a lie that I should have told him, but I didn't.
Some type of medical problem.
Yeah. But I wasn't angry because I was like, all right, I had a feeling. I was a little disappointed. And immediately after, he goes, nah, man, because I just don't want to be, he's like, I'm very tired right now. And I think he was just saying, like, I don't look photographable.
Right.
And he goes, but I'll sign an autograph if you want. And I almost said no thanks.